everyone, welcome back, and if you're new then why aren't you subscribed? It's just something you have to do. This video is for all of you guys out of school in the UK and going to sixth form, or as where I went to, college. This video is going to have a part 2 which is going to be uploaded onto the collab channel that I'm a part of called Press Play, and that is going to be British college advice, so you should check that out. I'll put the link down below. Very long awaited by some of my friends that I've told that I'm making this video, and very long awaited from me because I've just been desperate to make this video when I started to get really just done with college. So in case you're unaware, college in the UK is the same as the last 2 years of high school in America. And although I did enjoy most of my time in college, the rest was a bit Year 1, also known as your AS year, that AS stands for Advanced Subsidiary, in case you didn't know, fun fact. I took English language, sociology, media studies and modern history. Whoop whoop. Media was my favourite the whole way through. I had no idea what I was letting myself in for, to be honest. I didn't do media GCSE. The only thing that attracted me to do media was when I went to the open day and they said you get to make a music video, which you might have seen on my channel. Insert a clip. Look how fetus I look. It's amazing. I actually got an A for that. We got 5 marks off full marks, which is incredible. I worked with my friend Johnny on that. Hi Johnny, I know you're watching. I grew to like English at the start. I absolutely hated it. I didn't get on with the teacher. Nothing was going in. I'm pretty good at English. Throughout school I loved history, and that is why I took it at AS. I was really good at history. I'm not blowing my own trumpet or anything, but I was really good at history. So you might be starting sixth form or college, and I don't want to put you off, but here's my experience. So I think it's always good to start with the positives, and there are plenty of positives of going to sixth form / college. If you're going to a sixth form, by the way, you might not even be moving out of your own school. We didn't have a sixth form in the high school that I went to, thank God. So the positive things were that I made friends who I'm still in contact with. I've had a laugh. We had some freedom, emphasis on the some, which I will get into. We annoyed the library staff. We consumed way too many Big Macs and sweets and bars of chocolate. My dog's crying. Although I did enjoy the modern history, I did have to do a little bit of medieval. I think it's medieval. My teacher didn't reckon so. I realised I was at everything else in history, specifically Henry VIII, who I have a burning hatred for now. I'm going to start off with a lesson that I mostly disliked, along with a friend of mine who also hated it as much as I did. So in year 10 I thought I was so good at sociology, and also in year 11. In year 10 I won an award for sociology. Don't know how that happened. It was okay in the first year. So the second year, A2, A-level year, the real deal. So I have 2 tutors split between the week. I have one tutor on a Monday morning and the other tutor for the rest of the week, apart from on a Wednesday. We'll call them Fred and Susan. We'll call them that. That's not their real names, but we'll call them Fred and Susan. But it was so hard. It's just hard in the second year. I'm not gonna, and everyone thought it was hard as well. My friend who got an A last year said it was hard in the second year, so it's a hard subject to do. Fred was too enthusiastic for a Monday morning, and most of the time I felt like Susan wanted to throw a chair at my face and throw me out the window. In Fred's class we had a seating plan, which really me off because I hadn't been in a seating plan since year 9. So as an 18-year-old I felt like a 14-year-old, which I don't think was right. I completely disagree with it just makes me feel ill. I'm not even being dramatic. I hate seating plans so much, and you may think that petty of me, But that's one thing that I really can't stand. I can't stand seating plans. I just can't stand it. I don't want to be in a seating plan. One day in Susan's class, she was off for a while because she was ill. I won't get into that. Richard. One day we had a, what would you call them? Supply, I guess you'd call them supply. A cover tutor. We'll call him Geppetto, like from Pinocchio, because that's who he looks like. I'm not even joking, he actually looked like Geppetto. He was loud and he pointed his finger at me in my face when he wanted to, like, act like he'd be like that, and that really patronises me and I can't stand it, and I'm doing this a lot, and this means I'm really like I'm gonna be angry soon. So yeah, if he wanted to talk to you, he wouldn't be like, oh yeah, you. He'd be like, what? It freaks me out. I'm quite an anxious person sometimes. In sociology, I was just generally anxious because I was constantly like, I don't know the answer. I don't know if she or he's gonna pick on me. I don't know whether I'm gonna get the answer right. Am I gonna get it wrong? I'm totally failing. He gave us homework. Homework. Cover tutor gave us homework, and he gave us his phone number, so we could call him in case we couldn't read his writing. My friend still has his phone number. Then the next lesson I didn't go to because I was scared. I'm gonna be honest now. He scared the crap out of me. And when I asked my friend what had happened in that lesson so that I could copy up the work and he could teach it to me, he said he looked really drunk and that he smelt of alcohol, so there's that. AS history now, I didn't do the second year of history, thankfully, because I did 4 AS levels I got to drop 1, so I dropped history because it was hard. But oh my god, I was so good at World War II in Germany, but Henry VIII can F off. I do not give about Wolsey and Henry and his wives. Nah mate. Everyone in the class understood except for me. Well, maybe except for 3 or 4 people. One day I turned up in a My Little Pony jumper because I'm cool. That was the first time I have ever felt like the dumbest person in the room. And I'm not dumb, I'm pretty clever. The Henry teacher, we'll call him Phil. If you know him, then you'll see the resemblance. Phil always indirected me, and I mean, it's pretty funny when you think about it. But he was always indirecting me, and I knew he was talking about me. He indirected me to say how bad I was doing. If we'd all handed in, I think it was like the first or second essay that we'd handed in, and I got the lowest in the class. To be fair, it was the second essay, and it's really hard, and we must have been in college for like a month. So, and just a disclaimer, I did work really, really hard to get my grades up. I worked so hard in history, you wouldn't believe it. I've never worked that hard in my life. Second time was when he was saying how good I was doing, and that I was really hard working and trying really hard, and that everyone should be trying as hard as I am. Thanks Phil, but at me, you know. So before I go on and on and on, that is all I have for today. Dear college friends, if you have anything that you think I could include, then please drop me a message on Facebook or text me or iMessage. That I'd really appreciate it if you have anything you think that I could say, so I can make a part 2. To you watching subscribers, I hope I haven't put you off sixth form. Honestly, college is what you make of it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, then you can subscribe down below. And I also follow back on Twitter and Instagram, and my links to that are down below as well. Also, look at the part 2 which I've loaded up. Also, look at the part 2 which I've uploaded on Press Play, which is advice for sixth form and college in the UK. And also, I'm no longer going to be uploading on Sundays. I'm going to be uploading every week, but at a random point each week, just because I'm finding myself really busy. But okay, basically, I go to work on Saturdays, and usually I would prep everything for the video uploading the next day on a Saturday when I get home from work. But because I'm 18 and it's the summer and I'm trying to make the most of being with my friends, we are probably going to be out every Saturday night, leaving me hungover in the morning on a Sunday. So, plus I'm very busy, so my new uploading schedule is going to be every week but at random points. So if you want to stay updated on my videos, then make sure you are subscribed so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!